presented by APM Music. I am Curtis. I am going to be joined by and Jay. And Jay, we have the Academy in full focus. It is Storm and Sky Division, ready to do battle against each other. It's the Blizzard and the Aviators. How you doing?
Doing good, Curtis. It's been a bit of a marathon for me here. Get the call to do 4 in a row for the first time in what feels like forever. And I'm excited to bring back the classic duo for one more time here on Primetime Saturday night, as you and I get set to look at two teams here, both right around 500. It's the 10-10 Aviators and the 11-9 Blizzard about to get going.
Yeah, exactly. And two teams that are very similar in record, similar in the way of the rosters that are being used as far as salary goes. So it should be a fun one to see what exactly is taking shape over this. And I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are as well.
Yeah, I am. We should be just about ready to get teams ready to go here. It'll be Ruben Sandwich and I believe it is Midgie T for the Aviators, and El Cuchinero and the Dang Thing for the Blizzard. The Dang Thing getting the call from the reserve bench in place of Face this week. You and I have had a couple of memorable calls of some Face goals for the Blizzard in Foundation League last season.
Yeah.
So a little disappointed you and I don't get to do that one more time.
Yeah, testing with production that the microphone I'm using now is actually the one that should be going in. Let me know. And we are just about to get things underway. Game 1 about to get going. It is the Blizzard and the Aviators set up. And we have Game 1 on the horizon for this primetime Saturday night showdown. And it is indeed a go. It is Cuchinero going to put this out towards the mid. Into the Aviators end it'll go. Mijit going to put this into the corner, into his own corner. Blizzard trying to set up shop in the offensive end, put some pressure on. That'll be left wing side. That is a chance for Ruben on the clear. One more touch needed, but a real nice play by that Dang Thing. Going to put it towards the sidewall. He's going to get it back towards the midfield stripe, and a chance for the Aviators to move it into the offensive end. Across the face of goal. Good demo in front. Chance in front for the Aviators, and they make no mistake. Ruben Sandwich has the first strike on the board.
It's a good demo as well, too. Opens things up a little bit, and it's just a great wait by Ruben Sandwich. The confusion by the Blizzard demoing the Aviators player in the middle of their own net just gives the opportunity for Ruben to rotate in on that one and get a free shot on goal to get that first one on the board.
4:25 to go, pretty early in game number 1. This will be a chance left wing side. Coming in, Mijit towards the goal line. Thang's going to put this towards his own corner. Chance for the Blizzard to move it out. Up over the midfield stripe. Ruben over 1. Can't get it by 2. Cuchinero tries on the challenge to get it into the offensive end. That's not going to work. It'll go over the head of the Dang Thang. That's going to be off the post. And the Aviator's going to miss an opportunity at first, but it'll be Mijit who's there to capitalize and make it a 2-0 game.
It's a great wait by Ruben Sandwich as well. Lines it up. A little unlucky that the shot's not on. It just careens off that near post out in front, but neither Blizzard player able to react to that one in time. And the Aviators circling around there, they'll land that one in the Blizzard net to make it 2-0.
3:57 to go. This will go towards the sidewall again. Oh, that's going to be a nice little creep towards the goal line, and the Dang Thang puts it home, and the Aviators take a 2-1 lead.
It's off the kickoff ability by the Blizzard to pressure that one. Cleans it up through the midfield, gets it past the lunging challenge on the back line by the Aviators, and the Blizzard, an important goal for them. They respond quickly to keep themselves within 1.
2-1 lead. A little over a minute gone in this first game. This is going to be now off of the backboard. Chance in front. That's off the ceiling. It'll eventually come down towards the midfield line. Cuchinero towards that net. It's going to find its way in, and immediately a tie game. Deuces wild. A minute 25 in.
It's a big dunk by Cuchinero at the midfield, able to just keep that one alive, and the Aviators in the rotation. Majit not able to turn around on that one, find the line to play it, and Cuchinero will drive straight through it and make it a 2-2 game.
Minute 25 gone. Still a 2-2 game, as you mentioned. Blizzard going to try to get the one right back. Cuchinero off the back, has help in the middle, but a little miscommunication as to where his teammate was at is going to cause an issue the other way. The Dang Thing towards the mid, back towards the dot. That's going to shave the ceiling and eventually come down right off of the intersection. Cuchinero and the Dang Thing are up at the same time for this. This will go towards the sidewall. The Blizzard are going to live to tell about this, as they have about 2 minutes gone and still a tie game. into the corner. Ruben, up and over one. Back into that corner again. Gets it through. Has one more opportunity. Going to try to punch it into the middle, and Ruben's going to knock this one away. Across the midfield line we go once more. Aviators trying the one-on-one dribble, and a good job defensively by the Dang Thing to get the ball away from the goal line and keep it out of frame. And a nice pinch the other way is going to cause a conniption on the other side. The Blizzard get the goal. It's 3-2.
It's a big double commit by the Blizzard, but it works out for them here as both Blizzard players combine to catch the Aviators in transition. They were up aggressively in that corner, but they don't get control of the ball, and ultimately the Blizzard take advantage of that and give themselves 3 on the hop here to take the lead.
That's nice work. Blizzard coming all the way back to make things happen. Another chance right in front, top of the box. A mistake on the contact, and Midget's going to knock it away. Get it back towards the midfield line. Back for El Cuccinero. The Dang Thing will wait. Put this one hard off the nose. Going to knock it off the sidewall. Touched off the back. That's right wing side. Ruben is up. He might have a chance to get there first. Not going to happen. Defensively touching that one away is Midget. And he's going to put this in his own corner. Chance for the Aviators to regroup. Get this ball well away, with the Blizzard regrouping in midfield themselves.
Still not a lot of pressure by the Aviators outside of those early chances here. They might have it in the Blizzard, and lining up for a shot is Ruben, but unfortunately just off the bar. And it's been more transitional play by the Blizzard that's been their successful points to scoring goals here. Is that one an opening? Here's the chance for the Aviators in transition. 10-5 touchdown. The Aviators make it 3-3.
And it is indeed a runner the other way that Midget's going to take care of. Aviators from the Sky Division come through to tie the game back up, and it's been a back and forth affair in game one, Jay. It's been fun.
It has been. It's been a little bit messy. It's been a little bit interesting, but that's part of the fun of Rocket League. Sometimes, especially in twos, you get teams that are just going to put 12 goals up on the scoreboard, and that's okay. That's what makes it fun.
And other games, you'll get scored on 12 times because you're over-aggressive. In this case, the Dang Thing is going to get it right back, though. Make it 7 combined goals in 3.5 minutes of gameplay.
After the demo, not really able to get anywhere on the respawn is Midget on the respawn just right underneath that. That's unlucky RNG, Curtis. There are times when you need to be on the other side of the field, and just for whatever reason, you can't because RNG hates you.
Yeah, I've been there on plenty of occasions. This will be off the corner wall, chance in front, and that's a mistake from Midget, not coming out and challenging that ball sooner. The Dang Thing picks his spot, and it's a 5-3 game.
Off the kickoff, that ball just hits the backboard at such a great angle for the Dang Thing driving in on that one. Beat Ruben to the boost at midfield, had so much time and space to make that challenge work, and now, again, a 2-goal lead for the Blizzard here. Still 90 seconds left, not out of the woods yet.
Still only a 2-goal deficit. Aviators have a chance to defensively recover. This will go by the last defender in the Blizzard, and chance in front for Ruben, and it's actually Midget who puts it home as they're right in the same area. It's a 1-goal game.
A little bit aggressive, we'll say, out of the Aviators on this one here. The opportunity was still there for Ruben to clean that one up and get the Aviators within a goal here, but it's fine. Goal confirmations are a thing, and the Blizzard, I think, will be a little hard done by that one. Just got away from them in transition.
About 70 seconds to go. This will be up and over one towards the corner and hits the post and crossbar intersection, but does not quite go in. Blizzard missed an opportunity there. This will be hard off the sidewall. El Cuccinero does not get it past Ruben. The Dang Thing gets a touch back into the offensive end. Wait for Midget to make the play. That's going to go by him. Chance on the pinch. Defensively, real nice work, but the Blizzard are not taking no for an answer here, as Ruben's going to get it back to midfield and into the Blizzard end. 40 ticks to go. The Dang Thing has help in the middle. It's going to be popped into the middle, but it looks like Midget's going to be equal to that. That's caught and released at the midfield line. Ruben's in a tough spot, but it goes by him. Both Aviators run into each other defensively. Finally, they're able to clear the back line, at least for the time being. With 20 ticks to go in the Blizzard with a 1-goal lead, Aviators got to figure out something to get this towards the opposite end. They might have a chance here as things open up.
Oh, it goes away just like that as Midget off the grab of the boost in the corner. They're not able to get that one clear. The chance by the Blizzard to ice this one, not coming through, but with that ball in the Aviators end for a couple more ticks, that should just about do it here. One last chance for the Aviators to keep it alive. It won't go upfield here, Curtis, and that should just about do it.
Yep, there it'll touch the ground. The Blizzard walk away with a Game 1 victory, a game that really hung in the balance till the very end. Just teams making a little bit of aggression mistakes, or a few aggression mistakes that the other team were able to counter on, and that's what equaled a lot of the goals that we saw. Just counter opportunity after counter opportunity that really paid off for each team, and it ended up being a 1-goal game and a very high-scoring affair.
It was definitely messy by both teams in transition. There were a lot of opportunities, I would say, between the two teams where through midfield towards the offensive side for each respective team, that was where they found most of their joy. And one with this team's so committed to trying to get that play to happen, it feels like the team that pulls the brakes first are the teams that are probably going to get away and get the game wins racked up here, because both these teams are really gung-ho to get upfield.
They are indeed. Now the Storm Division has taken the first salvo in this particular matchup. Aviators trying to get back to even in this series. It's a 5-4 winner. Both teams coming in fairly even records, not quite even, just one game separating these two teams. But the talent on the field, I feel like fairly even to this point. I think we're going to be in for a couple more really close games like that one.
I would think so too, especially if it stays scrambly, as I think you and I would both agree that as the team that figures themselves out first is probably the team that starts to edge away with these series. And I think the longer it stays in the balance, the longer it stays back and forth, that you're right, it's just going to stay close because neither team has really found their stride.
This will be a chance for Midget back in the offensive end as we start up game number 2. El Cuccinero going to try to follow this. That's going to bounce right in front of the dang thing. It puts one hard at the net, but equal to that one is going to be Midget. That goes hard towards the corner. Nice touch in front. Chance for Ruben. He's going to try to find the angle, and instead it's going to be the Blizzard back the other side. Put into the middle. The dang thing heads that on a little bit wide of the intended target. That's hard off the back. Ruben's going to get a touch. Put that one hard off the back again. And into the defensive end it goes. Chance for the Aviators to clear their back lines. And they will. Now this one's going to be a hard one across the face of goal. Midget is there. Tucks it in the near side corner. And that's a 1-0 lead for the Aviators.
Good patience, but this one again just breaks down in midfield. The Blizzard with a chance to hold that in the Aviators, and they don't take it, and it goes all the way back to their back wall, puts them both in a chasing spot where neither one can get an effective challenge of the ball. One touch middle, one touch goal, and it's a 1-0 game.
4:13 to go in game number 2. Chance for El Cuccinero. He's going to get up and try to take this one away. The dang thing is going to have this bounce in front of him. Towards the net, goes towards the back. Ruben going to follow it. Off the nose he goes. He's going to put it into the Blizzard corner. Needs one delicate touch. Ends up putting it a little bit too hard and wide of its intended target. That's going to be a Plinko ball off the sidewall. Dangerous right there for the Aviators, but Midget's equal to it. He's going to bounce off the side. He's got to run her the other way if he can hurry it. Going to try to control this towards the net, and it's going to find its way home. 10-5 touchdown. 2-0 lead for the Aviators.
This one really coming out of the Blizzard with the net at their mercy, double commit with no contact on the ball. The Aviators just acres of space to drive that one in, and it's no mistake this time to make it 2-0.
That's exactly what they wanted, getting the counterplay and taking advantage of an over-aggressive Blizzard side, at least on that particular exchange. Blizzard going to try to return fire back the other way. It goes right at Ruben. In front, trying to tuck it in, and Midget, nice job cutting off the angle at the last possible second to keep that one away, and back to the midfield line we go. It's El Cuccinero. Off the front wheels. Chance in front. That's going to be a nice one for Ruben as he has a return fire back the other side into the empty net. It's 3-0.
Same play as last one. Double commit by the Blizzard at the offensive third line. Leaves Ruben Sandwich with, again, an open net to shoot at, and you'd expect players by this point to be able to convert those time and again. And if you're the Blizzard right now, you have to realize 2 in a row like that, it's time to change something up.
This will be El Cuccinero up, trying to get their first one of this game. Midget's equal to that one. Definitely a change in effectiveness from Midget from game 1 to game 2. Been all over the place for this Aviators roster and has been in the right place at the right time to make some pretty good defensive plays and set up the offense going the other way.
A lot of that, I think, again, coming down to the Blizzard just not being as effective as they were in that last game with putting the Aviators in tough spots. They're giving the Aviators a lot of favors that the Aviators have capitalized on. This one up for the dang thing, looking for the back post, can't do it. El Cuccinero will finish it off, though, and that's a big goal for the Blizzard.
This is a really nice play to challenge at the midfield line from El Cuccinero or from the Dang Thing. He's able to get it hard off the back, tries the double touch, can't quite get it, but the effort was definitely there. But it also sends the Aviators scrambling back, which is important, as El Cuccinero just takes his time getting back and taking advantage of the scramble ball in front of the net. 3-1. That's an immediate shot in the Blizzard. Have 2 straight in about a 5-second span. El Cuccinero puts a seat in the top corner.
Midget wandering upfield on that play, not really committing to the cheat play by the Aviators. Even still, the kickoff going nowhere that a cheat up can really handle, and it's a great shot by El Cuccinero, just drilling that under the bar.
Just south of halftime in game 2, the Dang Thing trying to tie the game immediately, and that was just wide of the target. El Cuccinero again trying to get it home, but it's not going to go, and the Aviators have a chance to recover back the other way. Midget looking for the play into the middle, a little beyond Ruben. Midget, importantly, takes the boost as well. Trying to set up the Aviators for a sustained attack. This will be off the intersection. Trying to pound this into the middle. That's going to bounce off the corner wall. Not a lot of conviction behind that clear. Blizzard have it regardless. Gets it around 1. Chance in front for El Cuccinero. What a pass. Rebound off the back. And it finishes his own shot. And it's a tie game. 3 straight goals. Has it 3-3.
Well, the Dang Thing just dribbling that one in between the Aviators' defense, puts it in a good spot as well, gets the challenge off the backline for Midget, and El Cuccinero picks up the pass. The first shot a little bit wide, but a great recovery as well to spin that one near post, and 3 unanswered to tie the game.
And that'll be off of the ceiling and eventually back into the Blizzard end. Up top of the box, a little wide of the intended target. Midget off the corner wall. Doesn't have a lot of help back there. Looks like they're playing a nice passive 1-1. Good bump as well. El Cuccinero trying to finish it, and he does. Crossbar and down 4 unanswered goals gives the Blizzard the lead.
It's 4 unanswered for El Cuccinero as well, who's just picked up all of a sudden after going down 3-0 here. Again, the Blizzard find themselves in a good spot in transition. The Aviators can't control that one off the initial play, and from the parking lot, the Blizzard now with the lead.
It's going to be up towards the sidewall. Again, the Dang Thing. Looking for one off the back. That's going to be hard again. Once one more, it's going to bounce off the ceiling and eventually come down, knocking it away. Blizzard trying to be very, very patient with this. Midget's not going to have any of this, and the Aviators will try to move it out. The Dang Thing gets beat on the one-on-one challenge. Into the offensive end go the Aviators, up and around another. Trying for one delicate touch, but his partner was a little bit too far forward. It looks like good clear by the Blizzard. Trying to get this going back the other way. It's off the corner. One more touch. Good pinch play. Gets it out of the danger area for the Aviators. We come to the last minute in game 2. Up and over Ruben. Midget realizes he's in a one-on-one scenario. He's going to have to be careful here. Good patience distributed. That's going to still be a play in the offensive end. El Cuccinero not in a good opportunity or spot to take advantage of this. 44 to go. Aviators need a goal to try to tie. Off the sidewall. Defensive play from the Blizzard to get it towards the side further. Long clear the other way as the boomer works out effectively. 30 seconds. Off the sidewall. How about one more? Pass into the middle. Midget in the area looking for the answer on the crossfield pass. Didn't quite go with 19 ticks. It's still a 4-3 game. Aviators not able to take advantage, and it's back the other side, and the Blizzard can continue to cut time off of this clock. 9 seconds. 8 on the clock. It'll be El Cuccinero in his own end. In a tough spot. Aviators trying to tie the game. It's right there on the goal line. What a save. The Dang Thing can't put it home, and the crossbar helped with that. That's going to hit the ground, and the Blizzard going to walk away with a hotly contested game 2 in the waning seconds.
Well, we talked about it between games, Curtis. It was going to be a little bit. It was going to be a little bit close if neither team really quite figured it out, and that's kind of what happened on this one. The Aviators had the Blizzard's number throughout the first half of that one, while the Blizzard just didn't quite have themselves set up. As soon as they figured it out, as soon as they let the Aviators play back into them, it was response after response after response. And the Aviators, give them credit, they fought for that one right down to the very end. It was a desperation save at the top of the crossbar of the Blizzard net by the Dang Thing that has us talking about a 4-3 win for the Blizzard instead of potentially an overtime game.
Yeah, and a possible loss the other way as the Blizzard did all they could to come back and take the lead with about 2 minutes to go in that game. And that's a very big testament to their effort, as they really just did not give up on the game plan. They just took advantage of what the Aviators were giving them, and eventually the Aviators bent and eventually cracked as they gave up the first one and then eventually 3 more.
It's really just good positioning, I think, out of the Blizzard, coupled with the Aviators maybe getting a little bit casual with their touches. They weren't having that same kind of instinct, that same kind of control over the play as they did for the first minute and a half of that game. And as soon as the Blizzard figured that out and made their chances count, the Aviators just weren't really finding that gear to push things back the other way.
Blizzard and Aviators in a 2-0 series so far to the Blizzard. They're going to try to go for a 3-0 series win, and then we play all 5, obviously, for stats and standings reasons. This will be Midget. Right side. Shot towards the net, but it's going to be saved by El Cuccinero. Cuccinero going to find the positive end of a demo. He's going to try to work it in the offensive end towards Ruben. That counter might set up the Aviators back the other way. Needs to be careful here. Here comes Ruben. Ruben into the mid, looking for Midget, and that's going to be a pinch save off of the corner wall. It'll still keep in the offensive end, but the Blizzard take care of that one fairly easily. And here we go again, back the other side. Towards the ceiling. Up is 1. It's going to go towards the back wall. Chance for Ruben. In his own defensive end. Blizzard trying to make something difficult for the Aviators as far as getting this ball away, and the constant challenges in front of the Aviators, and that have to be frustrating the boys in green right now as we play with a minute gone in Game 3.
Especially there is that possession got loose. It was in a spot where the Aviators could get to, but the need to grab that boost to help get that ball upfield opened up an opportunity for the Blizzard, again, waiting at midfield to keep that pressure on the Aviators' net. Look for that to stay a trend here if the Aviators continue to struggle to keep their boost levels up.
No, that's going to be a problem, but the Blizzard will live to tell about it. Midget's going to go up, try to get this ball away. He does. Puts it right at the dang thing, off the nose. Puts it left wing side. Aviators can take advantage of this. This is in front. Defensive touch needed, and it'll drop on El Cuccinero, but it doesn't matter. Bounces it off the high wall, and the dang thing eventually gets it back to midfield, but no further, as it'll be Ruben again, making things problematic towards the net, and the Aviators have the first strike for the second game in a row. It's 1-0.
Well, right back the other way, the Blizzard forced into dumping the ball into midfield and then chasing it to try and catch up to make a follow-up challenge. Ruben picking that up exactly the way you want to. Wait at midfield. Once it's out of control, put it back into the offensive end, follow it up on the shot, and make sure the shot counts past the challenge.
The dang thing going to put this in the offensive end as they continue to try to make a comeback for the second time in this series. Ruben has control of the ball, puts it a little bit too far out in front of him. It'll be controlled just to the point of the dang thing as he's going to get a clear back the other side. Good pass back into the middle. The dang thing trying to finish it, and it's not going to go. Back the other way comes Midget, and the Aviators clear their back line for a moment. 2:52 to go. The dang thing puts it into the middle. That's going to be a pass in front for El Cuccinero, who makes no mistake in the far side. You know they wanted a better defensive touch than that.
Well, that's what you need to do as the second player in a twos rotation. Just make sure you're in a spot to react to what happens there. Yes, your teammate's up has a high aerial play, but there's not a lot of follow-up on that one. The most likely outcome, a defensive save, and it falls right into the shooting lane for El Cuccinero, who has been very, very good with converting those chances.
Basically clinical. That's going to be in front. Ruben with a chance just wide of the intended net. El Cuccinero going to try to get there first. Aviators there first to the ball, though. Jumping after that one, looking for a pinch pass into the middle would be Ruben. Midget's waiting past the midfield line towards the net. That's going to be a pass into the middle. Cuccinero gets it past 1. Ruben takes his spot. He's going to be in the net for a moment. The challenge is an okay one, but it's not great and does not come nearly in time. It's a 2-1 lead as El Cuccinero puts it over the head of Ruben Sandwich.
Ruben Sandwich on that one, just a little bit hasty to get into net instead of turning to aggressively attack that ball before El Cuccinero gets control of it. Once the flick is on, there's not a lot that you can do except get big and hope that you hit it, and in that case, it doesn't happen. It's 2 goals now in response for the Blizzard.
It'll be in front of the Aviators net, and the dang thing able to add 1 more. It's a 3-1 lead now as the Blizzard are starting to run away.
Again, a dump and bump play here as El Cuccinero crashes the crease. I don't know if Midget ever really had a read on that one as it bounced awkwardly, but the aggressive pressure out of El Cuccinero after the initial play didn't make matters any more easy. The dang thing with a good cleanup. 3 unanswered again here for the Blizzard.
See if the Aviators have a response. It'll be right at Ruben Sandwich. Gets it immediately cleared from danger, but it's still in their end. Tough play in front. A little bit wide of the target is the dang thing. Now Ruben has a chance to get in front of it, but the Blizzard just a little bit quicker to the ball right now. Midget's going to get the defensive play into the corner. Gets one off the nose. Back to the midfield stripe we go. Aviators trying to force the issue. Into that corner. That's going to hit the ceiling and eventually come down towards the midfield line. Midget up and over that line. Aviators not real quick to pressure into those corners. Sending the 1-1 works in some cases, but against an aggressive team like the Blizzard seems to be not paying dividends very fast, except for here. They get it past the last line of defense, and Ruben has a walk-in. It's 3-2.
Well, it's a good 50 by a midget who catches the Blizzard in transition, maybe a little bit quick from the dang thing, as it wasn't the fastest pinch out, just kind of slipped over top, and Ruben with great awareness to turn on that one. It gets the Aviators within 1 with time to play.
85 seconds to go. Chance for El Cuccinero. El Cuccinero looks. That's Ruben. Going to be hard off the top. Into that corner. That's going to bounce in front. Aviators need to get this going, and it's going to find its way home. Tie game 3-3 with 73 to go.
Well, the Blizzard had been getting the better of the kickoff plays for the most part, but this is the one that goes the Aviators' way. Finally, a great ball by Ruben into the corner, pushes it out in front, forces a challenge attempt by the dang thing, and it's not there. The Aviators get that one home at the top of the box and tie the game.
El Cuccinero going to go off the nose. It'll hit the ceiling and eventually come down. Midget into that corner. Touch off that side wall once more. That's going to be hard off the corner wall. Cuccinero. Off that corner wall. Bounces it hard off. That's going to be towards the ceiling and eventually come down on El Cuccinero. Back to midfield. Good touch. Aviators have a chance here. That's hard and left. Midget coming in, takes a shot. That's accurate. Oh, it's off the bar, and it gets knocked away. Ruben's still there trying to take the lead for the Aviators. That's going to pass as well, as with 30 ticks to go, the Aviators cannot find the back of the net, and the Blizzard have a chance the other way. That's in front. They score, and it's going to be the dang thing who puts it over the head of Midget, and it's a 4-3 lead.
What a pass by El Cuccinero. Just sweeps this ball on the roll. No boost in the tank, no problem. Sees where the physics are going to go. Loops it off the inside corner out in front, and the dang thing, no mistake. 4-3 lead now for the Blizzard.
That's a couple of unanswered goals from the Blizzard. Or one unanswered goal from the Blizzard, I should say, after the flurry by the Aviators. Chance for the Aviators to get it right back. El Cuccinero back to the midfield stripe. Taken aside from there, but the dang thing going to challenge when there's no control on the ball and get it back into the Aviators' end. Midget back to midfield. Gets it taken away from him. Blizzard trying to waste more time. They continue to take it away, and at this point, the Blizzard have a series win in the bag. It is a 3-0 series score. Blizzard walk away with the win. Still a couple games left to play to try to get the Aviators something out of this series, but the Blizzard have hit all the trials and tribulations of this series and come out on top.
Even though they gave up that 2-goal lead, it just didn't feel like they were really out of this one, and it shows through. As soon as they get that opportunity, they make it count. The goal, though, to set things up for the win by El Cuccinero, that pass coming out of the corner was sublime. Just the way that you roll the car around, you know you don't have any boost in the tank, but you know where you need to hit that ball to get it out in front in a dangerous manner. It just set things up so perfectly, and for the Aviators, just needing to be a little bit more consistent, Curtis. I think you and I would both agree they were kind of doing themselves favors even as they got back into that series. Yeah, absolutely. They're putting themselves in really awkward situations with the ball. They weren't as quick to commit to the ball, and there were times when they should have challenged things in front of their own net, for instance, where they just were more content to let the Blizzard do what they wanted to in the scoring zone, in the slot top of the box, and that's not going to get the job done against a couple of clinical finishers, as they've proven to be in this game that the Blizzard have on toe. Exactly. They're going to need to pull the socks up a little bit here. They're going to need to try and get things to go their way without letting the Blizzard give it to them, because you know this Blizzard team right now is going to be flying high. They're up 3-0 in the set. They're looking for 4 and 5-0 at this point. So at this point here, you have to make something happen if you're the Aviators, and I think it starts with just not making as many mistakes that can be capitalized on easily. Game 4 in this set of 5 is underway. Midget's going to go after this, try to get the first strike for the Aviators again. Top of the box for Ruben, sandwich on the follow, and he has himself a goal. 13 seconds in, the Aviators strike first. I think there might have just been a little bit of haste by Midget to try and play that one in. If I don't know. If you let that go, it maybe falls in. It looked like El Cuccinero was in a tough spot, but it's good awareness by Ruben to follow that one up. They need that goal. They need the quick start here, and they need to build on this from this point.
This is going to be hard off the sidewall, dropping it into the Aviators' end. Ruben Sandwich going to get this one off the nose. It comes right down onto the dang thing. Put top of the box in the Aviators' end, but Midget's equal to it. He'll wait for it on the catch. He'll meet the business end of a demo. He'll need to wait 3 seconds to play again. The dang thing on the follow, trying the double touch. It's not going to go, and it'll be Midget trying to follow it across the other side. Ruben in a tough spot, going to try to knock this one away, and does so. As we go back to and over the midfield line into the Blizzard end. That's going to be hard up the sidewall. Opportunity. Off the back, the dang thing. Off the corner wall. Up off that corner, El Cuccinero, hard off that corner again. Midget looking for the catch. Not great contact point on the car, and he'll have to work into the defensive end as the Aviators in a tough spot once more. Oh, the touch into the middle is going to find its way at Midget, and El Cuccinero can't take advantage. May not have been expecting that touch to come out to him.
I think it's just a little bit aggressive by the Blizzard on that one. The dang thing had that under control. And that little flick to try and beat the defender. Speaking of little flicks, Ruben Sandwich cushioning that ball down, rolls one home for a 2-goal lead.
This is delicate as well. Cuccinero off the ceiling and just a real nice touch off the wheels to cut all velocity off of that and cut the timing of the dang thing, who thought it was going to be coming at him at a much faster clip. Good work from the Aviators to come back and take a 2-0 lead and maybe try to make a statement in this game 4 that says, hey, we're not going away.
Yeah, but we've been here before, Curtis. The Blizzard have done well to respond to going down 2 and 3-0 in this series so far, and they've won every game so far. So look to need the Aviators to build out to an insurmountable lead.
This will be off the sidewall. Chance for the Blizzard. Oh, that's going to be hard off the top bar in front. El Cuccinero can't finish it. And with 3 minutes to go, it goes back the other way in the Aviators' possession, still with a 2-0 lead, but we'll see for how long. Shot towards the net. Ruben takes care of that. It's still top of the box. Empty net to shoot at. And El Cuccinero takes full advantage. The 2-1 lead now as they have the deficit.
Well, we said the Aviators needed to build on this one, and unfortunately, that's not how you do it. Ruben, with an opportunity to bang that ball up past a stretched-out Blizzard line on the offensive side, just doesn't go anywhere, and the Blizzard pick it up. They take it home as Midget can't rotate around in time, low on boost.
And that's going to shave the ceiling and eventually come down for El Cuccinero. He drops it near the midfield line. Aviators trying to set up shop. That'll bounce in front. Midget can't get the secondary contact on it. It'll be up for Ruben. Ruben plays it off the side. Midget is in a good spot defensively, and he comes across the face of goal to make a nice save, and now it's Ruben. That's off the corner wall. One touch needed. The dang thing gets knocked past him. Up off the ceiling. That's going to be around that corner and in front. That's a dangerous ball. It's going to find its way home, and the game is tied up again and again. Jay, we've been here before.
Well, we've been here before. It's a huge play by Ruben Sandwich in the corner. Needs to do better with that. And unfortunately, the Field's backflip, just trying to get any desperate touch on that one, leaves the opportunity for the Blizzard to circle in and clean that one up as it rolls across goal.
And this is another testament to what the Aviators are playing like when they have the lead. Midget tries to get there. The Blizzard just kind of letting the Aviators play into them after the initial charge, and they're letting the Blizzard come back into each of these games and continue to do that here in Game 4.
You just have to keep doing things right, and you have to keep doing things well. And unfortunately for the Aviators, their moments of doing things right and doing things well are not coming with consistency, and that's the big thing letting them down right now. The Blizzard, they just need opportunities, and when they get them, they convert them time and again.
And been clinical so far. No reason to believe that won't continue. Ruben. That goes right at the dang thing. He's going to put it towards the sidewall. Chance for the Blizzard to get another one here, but Ruben's going to be equal to this, but a lateral ball goes hard off the side. That's a drop in front. The bounce is on target, and Midget has to make a nice save, and does so with a minute 23 to go. We're coming to our last 80 seconds of game number 4. Midget's going to go around that corner. No real supporting cast except for Ruben, who's in the mid. That's going to be a Plinko ball that's going to drop towards the net and find its way home. Ruben with the Plinko shot makes it a 3-2 lead.
Well, the Blizzard not able to get pressure on this one after I think they bumped each other near post. Saw it at the start of the replay, just never recovered to get on that ball. As El Cuccinero in a good spot. The Field's backflip won't do any favors. The Aviators don't care about that one. They'll take it. They need this game win here, and they've got to survive another 71 seconds.
70 seconds on the clock at this point. Chance for El Cuccinero. Over the midfield line into the corner. Blizzard trying to get themselves back into this game on the tie, and that is not going to work. The dang thing can't finish it. El Cuccinero tries for the clinical finish on his side, and that's going to bounce top of the box. The dang thing continuing to keep things tight. That's going to be a chance for Midget to clear it away, and he will. Aviators clear the back line back to midfield, and more time can be taken off of this clock by the boys in green. Trying to get their first win of this series. They've given up leads of 2 and 3 in this series so far. They gave up 2 in this game, but have taken the lead back. This will be into the Aviators' end, off the back wall. It drops in front. El Cuccinero not in a place where to take advantage of it. Here comes the dang thing. 22 ticks left. Into the offensive corner. Blizzard trying to tie the game, looking for the double. It's not going to go, and Midget has a chance to put this game away potentially. Gotta hurry this, and finds a way to get it to the goal line. It's a 4-2 lead now with 12 to go.
That type of play was just such a juicy, tantalizing prospect for the Blizzard. El Cuccinero diving at that from the midfield, but the dang thing really did have that attempt on the dish off the backboard there, looking for it themselves, and the double commit is what's going to undo the Blizzard here. The Aviators now 2 goals up with just enough time to really put this one on ice.
And it's going to be off of the back wall again. Aviators able to put this one away finally and get themselves a win out of this series. That makes this 5th game, regardless of series score, that much more important, Jay, as you have to look towards the end of the season and the playoff seedings. This is a pretty big game for the Aviators. They want that extra win as they look at their record and find it right in the middle of the pack in the Blue Conference.
Especially when you're playing against a conference rival like this. You might not be head-to-head on the division side, but these matchups that you play throughout the course of the season where you're against the other teams you're going to be fighting with for a wild card spot come playoff time have so much gravity. You only get this one opportunity to take games off them before you have to rely on help from other teams around your conference. So for the Aviators, this is an important one. They get the win, and it's in a good fashion too. They gave up a couple, they went back on even terms, but they found their opportunities to make the goals count, and they did so.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed to do as well, but they want to control their own destiny, and how you do that is you win games at this point in the season. So this becomes a massive game at number 5. Happy you're along for it. Curtis and Inanimate Jay with you on Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. We are on the mainstream this evening. MLE Sports GG2 is going at this point as well, so give them a shout over there from us. But thank you for letting us into your homes on this Saturday evening, as we have 4 on the schedule tonight on the mainstream, and this is the 3rd one of those 4. We've actually got these 2 teams in a Master League matchup in just a little while as well. So these 2 teams ready to fight up the ranks as far as the skill tiers go as Game 5 gets underway in the Academy League. El Cuccinero gets over the midfield line. This will be into the defensive corner for the Aviators, who are looking to try to compound some momentum here. This will get back over midfield. The dang thing trying to try to wait defensively for a touch, and gets one as it'll ricochet back towards mid and have Midget make a play. We're 20 seconds in, Jay. It is a close series all told. The games have been close themselves. That's going to be in front. Blizzard trying to get something done. Aviators and Midget get the save and get it back to mid as they go back to the other side.
And get the dunk through as well as the Blizzard on that initial play. I think it was El Cuccinero who kind of dove in looking for the bump or the demo play on the back line to open things up for the dang thing after the big 50 to keep that ball alive in the midfield. But that commit on that play is actually what allowed the Aviators to get this one clear, as Ruben Sandwich on the back line there keeps that one out, but not out of danger.
That's going to be dropped in front. Top of the box, the dang thing going to come in. Nope. Nice job bumping it over him. Ruben's got an empty net to work with. Going to try to put this one home. It's off the post, and the Aviators miss an opportunity. Remember that a couple minutes from now, if they're down a goal, this will be a chance for the dang thing. Going to put this towards the side. Going to give it a chance to follow. Tries to work it around that. Good challenge is going to go towards the Blizzard net, and El Cuccinero makes the initial stop, but it's right in front for Ruben Sandwich, who makes no mistakes and makes a meal out of that. It's 1-0.
That's such a tough spot. It's just high enough that you know you can't let that bounce. It's coming down just fast enough that you know it's going to go in the top corner, but unfortunately for El Cuccinero, the contact not quality enough to tip that away into the corner. Good predatory instincts from Ruben to follow it up and put the Aviators in front first.
Minute 23 into game number 5. This will be a chance for El Cuccinero. Can he get there? He cannot. Aviators have the first strike on the board. The dang thing's going to put this hard off the sidewall. Going up and off the nose. That's not going to go. Midget's going to go off the corner wall. The dang thing. Off that side. That's going to be off the back. Chance for El Cuccinero. Wide and high of the intended target. Back over midfield. Into that corner. In front. Ruben Sandwich. Shaves the ceiling with this. Midget. Here comes the dang thing. Working on it. Towards the sidewall it's going to go. Ruben Sandwich takes that one away. Aviators trying to get the challenges to make sense here to get this one towards the net and make the Blizzard spend as much boost as possible and as much time as possible trying to get back into it. That's a tap in front. Ruben equal to that as we play with about halftime come and gone. Cuccinero again. Not able to make something happen with this play as we remain 1-0 just past the halfway point.
The Blues are doing a really good job, though, of getting their rotations right offensively here. They're waiting for the Aviators to play this ball into good clearing lanes. This is the first breakdown of that rotation, though, and the Aviators won't take advantage of that. It's a high shot, hopeless really by Ruben on that, and it let the Blizzard recover and put the Aviators side, again, under more pressure here.
This will be towards the sidewall and towards the midfield line. Here comes El Cuccinero. Drops it down for Midget. Midget's going to go hard off the sidewall, going to try to give it a follow. Defensive touch is a good one. Ruben is in a good defensive spot, but can also catch a return, which is exactly what happens. But the Blizzard have a chance. That's going to be a C towards the net. Midget's equal to it, and back to the midfield line we go. And the Aviators have a chance to catch their breath, grab some boost, and wait for the next rush.
Conveniently, too, they put the Blizzard in a really tough spot. It was an initial play by, I think, El Cuccinero that could have gone a little bit better. Won't matter here. Picks up the dribble, just trying to flip that over at Midget, but a good save will keep this one in the Aviators' favor for a few seconds longer.
Liking what I'm seeing from Midget defensively. He seems to be in the right spot at the right time, at least for these last couple of games for sure. This will be off of the sidewall. Chance in front. That's a nice pass. Ruben's in the area, but he decides not to commit for it right away. Waits for the pressure to come to him. That bounces in front. Got the touch, it's in! And the Aviators have themselves a 2-goal lead with a minute to go.
Just preying off of loose possession in the corner. Ruben Sandwich aggressively off the clear by the dang thing that goes nowhere. El Cuccinero tries to get across to that one and get a save, but it won't happen. A 2-goal lead now for the Blizzard, but we've been here before, just with far more time to play before.
This will be a chance for El Cuccinero. Gets it up and over one. Now a minute left in this game. The dang thing. Up into the air. It's going to be off the nose. El Cuccinero hard off the back. This might plinko back towards the net. Aviators are equal to it. Good touch to move it forward. The dang thing gets it up and over one. Blizzard trying to get back into this game. Looking for a dribble play. Ruben is equal to it. Another clear back the other way. Now they've got them and the goal to fight with here. Blizzard a little bit late coming back. And the dang thing is there in time with 36 to go. 24 to go. Midget, up and over one. Oh, good touch. Far side and it's in. 3-0 lead. That may do it with 17 to go.
It's a good time for Ruben Sandwich to come up big here with the Aviators needing a couple of wins out of this one to at least keep within touching distance of things in their own division and the conference in general. Again, putting the Blizzard in a tough spot, getting that possession out, making the shots count. It's a recipe for success, and just unfortunately for the Aviators to this point, they didn't have that kind of success, and that's a tough one to swallow here because it's a good team. It just seemed like they weren't quite firing on all cylinders today.
You're exactly right. The chemistry just did not seem to be there as opposed to the Blizzard, who were all over it in games 1 through 3, but just kind of gave it up at the end. So that'll work. That'll hit the ground at some point. Nope, the net first. Make it a 4-0 win with 0 on the clock.
Great play by Ruben on this one, too. Notices that the dang thing doesn't really have a play on this one, just has to keep that alive, and it's a great angle to make that one count. You won't see many better 0-second goals than that one. And the Aviators, they struggled in the first part of the series. They get 2 on the bounce to keep themselves close, and it's a 3-2 Blizzard series win.
That'll work. The Aviators do their job, though, and get at least the 2 wins that they needed for standings reasons. That was important as they get through to the Blizzard for those 2 at the very end of the series. But the Blizzard, they did a nice job too. They took advantage of the Aviators. They weren't clicking, and the Blizzard saw that, were able to get in front where they needed to, and make the Aviators pay for not being where they needed to be.
Yeah, and every time that the Blizzard got behind in a game, they were just good enough, I think, to outweigh the Aviators. The Aviators just didn't quite do enough in that series to put the Blizzard away from winning positions, and I think that's one to look back on, where there were chances that the Aviators had to really make the Blizzard's day difficult, and for whatever reason they just weren't able to finish the job here, and unfortunately had to settle for the 2-3 series loss.
Yeah, well, the Aviators and Blizzard are not done yet tonight. They have one more game coming up from the Master League counterparts. That comes up next here on this very station. But I want to give some love to the MLE Play of the Week, sponsored by Balls Garana. Thank you very much to our partners and friends over at Balls, who have been with us, I believe, since season 6, if I'm right. I have to go back and check that. But either way, grab it. If you find a play you like that you think is nominee worthy of the play of the week, grab it, clip it, send it to us at MLE Esports GG on Twitter. Winning play and player will receive a case of Balls Garana completely free to them from our friends over at Balls. And huge thanks to them, and also to PowerA, quality controllers at a very, very nice price for controllers dating all the way back to the PS3 days. And get over to PowerA.com for more information and your choices for your next controller. They're good quality. I've used a couple of them. I know Kendo has as well, as he displayed so eloquently earlier. And would love to see one in your hands as well. So we've got more action on the way next. 4th of 4 series on MLE Esports GG. It is the Blizzard and the Aviators from Master League up next. This is Minor League Esports presented by APM Music.